Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are finally going to be doing my current favorites video, which I am so excited for because I was going to film this video about 2 weeks ago, but then life kind of caught up to me in school. It was senior week, a lot of things were happening, so I wasn't able to film it when I wanted to, which is kind of a good thing because I've actually accumulated a few more things which I have added to my favorites list, and also I got one thing that I want to slip in as like a mini review. You'll see what I'm talking about. But let's just go ahead and jump into this video. I'm not gonna try to make this super long, even though it probably is going to be, but I just have a few things that I wanna share with you guys that I have been loving recently, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. Also, if you wanna see how I got this makeup look right here, it should already be up on my channel. I'm sure I'm gonna upload this look before I upload this video, so I will link that down below if you guys wanna check out how I got this makeup look. Okay, so first things first, before we jump into my complete favorites list, I do want to do this little mini review that I was just talking about, and that is for something that I was so excited to get. I was so excited to get my hands on it. I thought I was gonna love it. I thought it was gonna like change my life. I wanted it so bad, and it ended up being so expensive that my boyfriend paid for half of it because he wanted me to have it that bad. So I am talking about the Fenty Body Lava. This is seriously so beautiful. It is so hyped up. It is all talked about with like Rihanna like putting on her shoulders and like doing this thing. Literally everybody has been talking about it, but I ended up getting my hands on it and I love it, and it is so pretty. It is honestly the most beautiful like, body highlight, just like sweaty, beautiful looking thing that I've ever used in my life. But I simply cannot get past the texture of it. And it's just so oily and so greasy. And normally I'm one to like get past that, but I just can't. I just can't with it. So I actually am gonna return it, and I'm so sad. But I just wanted to share that with you guys because I've had a couple of my friends ask me how much I love it and ask me if it's the best thing ever, and it is seriously the most gorgeous product ever, but I simply cannot get past the texture and the feel of it on my body. It gets all over my clothes, not like the glitter part, the greasy oiliness does. If I went to go hug someone, they'd be like, girl, what is on your body? It's not cute. But I will show you guys how pretty it is, and if you're a person that you think you can get past the texture, then I recommend it, but it's just too oily for me. It's just very overwhelming. It's a very overwhelming texture, and I can't get past it, so I am gonna have to return it. It's just not something that I can use for 60 bucks, even though you get a ton of product. Like this is the foundation compared to the Body Lava. Like it's massive. You get a lot of product. Okay, so now we can move on to things that are actually on my favorites list, but I did just want to share that because I have had friends ask me. My first favorite is something that I am seriously so in love with, and I'm really happy that it's something that I decided to purchase. I am now on my second bottle, and I can thoroughly say that I see such a difference of how this affects my body, and I love it. This is actually a vitamin. I mentioned this in my updated glowy skin something tutorial, but I was gonna go more in depth in this video. So this is from Halo Beauty, which is Tati Westbrook's company. Tati Westbrook, big YouTuber, check her out. She's like one of my favorites. But she has been hinting towards the fact that she was coming out with her new, like her own brand. Everyone thought it was gonna be makeup. Everyone thought it was going to be skincare. Then it was kind of a curveball because it ended up being a hair, skin, and nails booster, intensively nourishing vitamin. So like I said, this is my second bottle, so now I feel like I've actually been able to test it long enough to say that I have noticed a huge difference in quite a few things. I know I've talked about this quite a bit on my channel, but I used to have horrible acne issues on my chin, and they were kind of like the deep down, they would never go away. It was due to a medication. It was chronic, nonstop, super annoying. And ever since I have started using this, they have been way smaller, way less frequent, and just kind of like turn over faster, which is great. It has made my pores smaller, but overall, my whole skin is just glowy. All of my skin looks so healthy. And the reason why I say all of my skin is because it's not just your face. My chest, my arms, my legs, like everything feels so much more hydrated and just healthy, intensively nourished from the inside out. Plus, my hair is a lot thicker now. It falls out a lot less easily. I was going through trouble for a while with like all of my hair falling out, which is like common when you have long girl hair or just in general. My hair falls out way less frequently now. Also, it's just like thicker, like I said. It's like a lot softer. Everything from head to toe is just softer and more nourished, and I love it. Also, I have the world's worst nails. I also bite my nails nonstop, constantly, so I always have to get my nails done so I don't bite them. But ever since I've started this, also, my nails have been growing a lot faster compared to what they used to. And also they're just kind of like thicker and they break less when I get them done. And I'm gonna keep buying this. I swear to God, I think it's so worth it. And I love it. And also I just love supporting Tati. Speaking of hair, this is another favorite that I have that I love is my friend Brittany. She recently dyed my hair for me and I am obsessed with it. Like these colors and these tones and how it looks when it's curled, it's just like so seamless. And my natural hair up here is so dark. So I told her that I wanted it light and I wanted to like see a difference, but I wanted it to be like low maintenance, chillin', but I just, oh, like what she did, this is just like everything I wanted and more. Like she killed my hair, and I will link her Instagram handle, let's say like right here. Go check out her Instagram. She is seriously amazing at doing hair, and she's a badass. She's young, she runs her own business completely, and she also has a very environmental friendly brand and motive behind her company too. I love her so much, so if you want to check her out, I'll leave her Instagram right here. She's in the Minneapolis, Edina area if you want to check her out to get your hair done, because she is the best. Okay, so my next favorite product is a skincare product, and then after that we will get into all of the makeup products, but I just wanted to get like the miscellaneous ones out of the way. So this is from the brand RDKL, and they're kind of like a newer up and coming skincare brand, and their whole focus is to be very like natural ingredients, which it is. They sent me like this little card with it too that has all the ingredients listed out. Also check them out on their website because they list all their ingredients there as well. But their whole kind of meaning is to be very natural ingredients and also just kind of a youthful, fun skincare brand. And so they kind of sent me their little collection. So it was a face wash, a toner, a serum, a moisturizer, and then this glow. And I really have been liking all of the products, but this one especially. This is their Glow Facial Oil. I love this stuff. And it says, is a standalone hero that brightens and hydrates skin. It's also infused with collagen building ingredients that sends signals to start the formation of new skin proteins. Mix it with all other products to boost productivity. Add a pump of this to your moisturizer and you will glow. It also says you can add it to your foundation, but I really wouldn't do that because this is really oily. So I really only use this at night, and I do just add it to my moisturizer or put it on top of my moisturizer. It just makes your skin glow and beam and just add such like a nourishing hydration feel to it. And ever since I've been using this whole line, I use almost all the products every night. I kind of interchange some things, but my skin has been looking phenomenal lately, if I do say so myself. And I don't know if it's all because of this line's products, because also, like I mentioned, that Halo Beauty vitamin has been making an extraordinary difference in my skin as well. But I have just been loving this. It feels really pampering and it makes me feel a little bougie, but I think this is relatively pretty cheap. But yeah, I will link this brand's website and this product specifically down below, but it's something that I've really been liking, so yeah. Now let's get into some of the makeup products. So this one right here, this one's a doozy because she is expensive. She's a rich girl. I'm not. This is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. This is a mixture between a moisturizer and a primer. It's not necessarily a primer at all, but it's like supposed to be something that you can put underneath your foundation and have it look really healthy and glowy and just get your skin ready to go. This smells so good. It has like a very subtle fragrance, but really pampering and luxurious feeling. It makes me feel like I am treating myself. A little facial, probably because it is so expensive. I'm pretty sure that this thing right here was like 60 bucks. I don't know why I do these things, but it was like a present to myself. Okay, I'm done talking about it, but it really is amazing. Don't buy it unless you're like a makeup guru or unless you got all the money in the world. But yeah, I got it as a little treat to myself after a test because I was feeling sad. Next, let's talk about the brand Makeup Revolution, because I have talked about this brand quite a bit on my channel recently, but I have tried out I've tried out a few of their products, and all of them I have seriously been loving so much. All of the products have been just like blowing me away. One specifically I did just talk about when I was talking about like my updated skin routine, and I used this foundation in it. This is the Makeup Revolution, I think it's called like their fast, it doesn't even say on here, like their fast base foundation stick. I have the shade F4 right here, and I don't even like foundation sticks in general. I find that they slide off my face after 2 hours of wearing, or I find that they just transfer too much. I don't know what it is, but this one right here is simply magical. I use this nonstop. It makes my makeup routine go way faster because I just draw it on my face, grab a brush, blend it in, stamp it in with a sponge, and I'm just like done. It looks flawless. It has good coverage, but it doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look fake. It looks like skin. It's not matte. It's not dewy. It's just like a healthy glow. I don't know, you guys, but this one is so good. I've been loving it nonstop. And then also, I talk about this all the time, so you already know it's one of my favorites, but I don't know if I've ever officially put it in a favorites video, so I'm just gonna talk about this as well. This is the Makeup Revolution Concealer, and I have this in the shade C4, and I love this. This is like the dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape. It's only $7. It's amazing. My favorite affordable concealer by far. Also, I forgot to mention this one's like $9 too. And then the last product from Makeup Revolution that I've really been loving too, it is their brow tint. I'm not sure. The one thing that bothers me about Makeup Revolution is they don't put what the product is on the packaging, but I'll make sure to link them all down below. But this is like their brow tint, not their brow gel, not anything like that. Like, it is a brow stain tint thing. It's like a paintbrush like this, and you paint it on your brows how you'd want your brows to look like if they were filled in, and it looks really crazy and it's really dark, but then you leave it on anywhere from like 30 minutes to 2 hours depending on how dark you want it to be and depending on how long you want it to last on your brows, and then it kind of dries and conforms together, and then you just peel it off. And it comes off in one peel, like a little eyebrow, I don't know, but it's really, really awesome. And I'll keep mine on for almost the full 2 hours because I like mine to last as long as possible. The one downside of this product is it does only last for like 2 days, and I really wish it would last like a week, but I know that's kind of hard to demand, especially... But I know that's hard to demand from such an affordable product, but it would be really nice if it lasted that much longer. But let's say like you're going on vacation to like a beachy place and you put that on before you leave. It'd be so nice, like wake up and not have to do your eyebrows or anything. Like, the color's really good. It looks really natural. I really have been loving that a lot. And then also when I put that on, I just make sure that when I'm washing my face, not to like scrub my eyebrows really intensely, just to elongate the wear time of that. But that is something that I've also just been loving. Makeup Revolution is so high up in my favorites right now. It's ridiculous. I can't wait to like keep trying their stuff. Another favorite is this Anastasia Beverly Hills Pro Pencil, I think they're called. This is basic, yeah, they're Pro Pencil. It says eyeshadow primer and color corrector. I didn't even know that that's actually what this is for at all. But what I use this for is after all my eyeshadow is on, I carve out my underneath part of my brow, and it really just like sharpens up your brow and your eyeshadow look. Like, for instance, today when I was filming this, my crease colors got a little too crazy. They got a little too high up. So once I was done with everything, I just went ahead and lined it and just kind of like smudged it down with my finger, and it immediately looks so much cleaner and sharper. It makes your eyebrows sculpted, and I love that because it's so quick and it's so easy, way faster and less messy than using like concealer, let's say. And then also what I will do is after I go ahead and carve out my brow, I'll take this and I'll also put it in my waterline. I don't know if these are technically eye safe. I have been doing this all the time. I've probably done it at least 10 times, and it has never affected my eyes in any negative way. So I don't know, be careful just because it isn't technically made for that, but it just brings like that really pretty brightness underneath your eye because it is that banana shade. So I just love that I can go like really quick, and it just completes every eyeshadow look that I do, and I love it a lot. All right, so next are a couple of products from Morphe. Ever since Morphe has done their little revamp session of rebranding and repackaging and everything, they have just been killing it in my book. And they're just like expanding their products too. They're coming out with a lot more makeup products, which I'm excited for because they are affordable as heck. So this is their Morphe Bronzer. It is a bronzer and contour mixed in one. I have the shade Celebutante, which I really like. This is technically the bronzer, this is technically the contour, I would assume. I just mix it all up and I love the way it looks. I don't think it's like shimmery, but it's definitely like satiny, and it just makes your skin look so pretty, and I just love those two mixed together. Sorry, that was like a really crappy swatch, but I just take my brush, swirl it around, pile this on my face, and you just look like you are glowing, but there's no shimmer, there's no glitter. You just look healthy, and the color is phenomenal because it's not orange and it's not too cool toned, but it's like warm enough where you just look tan, and I'm obsessed with this color, and I have been using that almost every single time that I do my makeup. And then the next product are these beautiful blush trios that they came out with. Holy crap. This is in the shade Pop of Coral, and I don't know how well the colors are gonna pick up on camera, but they're the most beautiful coral peachy colors. I love these two especially. This one is like a lighter, really pretty coral color. And then that middle one is a little shimmery and it's like feisty. It's actually called Fierce, but it is just so bright and vibrant and pigmented. This thing is $12. Same with the bronzer, they're both $12. Look at the pigment on those. I love them. I love mixing them together. I love using them separately. Look at those. Oh God, like those two are gonna be my absolute go-to for summer. I'm gonna use those two nonstop. And I love that it's a trio, but it's so small. Look at it compared to the size of my phone. You get 3 blushes. They have a lot of product in them, but the packaging just like doesn't waste any space. So it's gonna be perfect to travel with. I am so excited for this. All right, moving on. My favorite highlight that I literally cannot stop wearing no matter how hard I try is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy highlight. I know that people might think this is just overhyped and over talked about, but I assure you it is not. It is such a beautiful highlight on the face, on the body, anywhere and everywhere. And it's only $28, which is not that expensive for being a collaboration and from a high-end brand at all. I would highly encourage anybody to try this if you've been wanting it. It is the most beautiful champagne highlight, but with a really gold undertone, but I can still wear it. That's what I'm wearing on my face right now. It is not too dark for me, but when I was really tanned up, I had a lot of fake tanner on for my sorority formal, and I put it on then, and it still looked amazing on my really tanned skin. It can be subtle, it can be banging, it can, ooh, I love it so much. I cannot recommend it enough. Just get it. If you've been wanting it, just get it. The next product is also a highlighter, but this is from Kylie Cosmetics, and I have the shade Santorini, and this is their loose powder highlight. The only thing I don't like is the packaging because this is like wild, but it is the most beautiful banging highlight ever. Like I will add a little bit to my cheeks right now just so you can see. So like if I dip in that much, like that's way too much. There is physically no way you're gonna go through all of this highlighter ever, I don't think. But we'll just add a tiny bit to, like, I just add this mostly on top of other highlighters, and I just hit that like very high point of my cheek, and look at that. And I'm pretty sure, oh God, see, like you can go so crazy with this so quickly, but I'm pretty sure this was only either 14 or 16 bucks. That's so affordable in my opinion, especially for Kylie Jenner. Like I would expect it to be a lot more expensive, and it's gonna last me forever, and the color is beautiful, and I love everything about it except for the packaging. And lately what I've been doing is I've been putting this highlighter all on the base of my cheekbones, my nose, my cupid's bow, a little bit on my chin, and then I'll go in with the Kylie one and I'll just hit that on the very tops of my cheekbone, and your girl be shining. And it lasts all day long, and I love that combination of those two together. So I've really been enjoying that. And I'm not even kidding, like these, the two Morphe products, the bronzer and contour, the blush, and then these two highlights have been without a doubt what I put on my face every day, every time that I do my makeup. I've been loving them. What can I say? All right, so next we're gonna move into another Kardashian product. However, this one is from the KKW Beauty, and this is their brightening powder. I got the shade 1 because your girl is pale, but this product is truly amazing. I for sure thought that it was gonna give me flashback in photos, but it actually doesn't at all. One thing to note though is don't be fooled. This is not a matte powder. Looking in the packaging, I would for sure think that this is just a matte white brightening powder, but it has some intense radiance to it actually. It's really intense, it's really pigmented, but it does have like, not shimmer, but like a radiance, like a glistening thing to it. So you want to put this on with a very light hand. If you go in too heavily, it's gonna look like you're wearing highlighter underneath your eyes, which you don't really want because it's gonna emphasize too much texture. But if you go in with a light enough hand and place it perfectly in the right areas, it is gorgeous. I'll just add a little bit right now and hopefully you can see it pick up on camera. I'm just gonna go in with this kind of fluffy Morphe M438 and look at, like, I barely tapped in there and it's pigmented. So I like to put this basically just like right where the darkest part of my eye is, like my eye bags. And I just kind of fluff it and then I'll bring it down right here a little bit. But like I said, you do not want to do too much product, otherwise it'll not be cute. It'll literally look like you're wearing highlighter underneath your eyes. But it really does just add a beautiful brightness and like a waking to your eye. I seriously love it. It adds such a good dimension to your face without being like too overdone. I don't know. It's 18 bucks, so I would say you would decide if that's worth the money for you, but it certainly is for me because I am really pale, so it's kind of hard for me to find something that truly brightens my under eyes because I'm so pale everywhere. But this really, really does. I have been loving it so much, and yeah, the component is really small. That basically looks like the size of like a large eyeshadow, but you don't need to use that much product, so I really think that this would last you a long time. This is something that I've had for a really long time, but I recently just started loving it. This is the Marc Jacobs Lip Cream, I believe, and this is in the shade Fawn Over Me. And the reason why I never used to like this is because it's a really pale nude. It's a really pretty color, but look how pale that is. So it almost like washed me out even more, and I didn't know how to wear it correctly. But now what I love doing with this is I lighten up any lip color with this, and I kind of make it like an ombre type lip situation. So I'm just going with like a lip liner. These are also my favorites. This is like the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner. I'll just go ahead and I'll outline my lips just so they have shape to them, and you can overline, and they just create like a darkness on the outside. And then I'll just like pop this right in the middle of my lip, and it gives a beautiful ombre effect. And then my last product that I just want to mention, it's been in my favorites videos before and I use it all the time and I love it so much, but it's just something that I cannot emphasize enough, and it is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. This is my favorite setting spray of all time for many reasons. Reason one, it's only $15, which compared to MAC Fix Plus is a lot cheaper, and compared to Urban Decay All Nighter. So it's like the cheapest setting spray that I like and that I've tried personally. And then the second thing is the mist on it. It is so fine, and it's like an aerosol can. It doesn't leave big drops of liquid on your face and ruin your makeup. Also, it smells delicious. And another thing is the finish that it gives your face is so beautiful. It does what a setting spray is supposed to do, so it melts all your powders, combines everything, kind of makes it sit better on your skin, on your face, and look more natural. But on top of that, it just leaves the most glowy finish without being oily or greasy, and it just makes you look way better than you normally do, or way better without it. Like, it just enhances all the makeup on your face, and I truly love it so much, so I had to throw this in there because I love it a lot. All right, you guys, so sorry if I was rambling on a lot or talking kind of quickly, but I just wanted to get through all those products as fast as I can. These are seriously products that I use day in, day out. Some of them I put on my face every single day when I do my makeup. Like, I can't even switch them out because I love them so much. So I just wanted to sit down and give you guys all the products that I have been loving. Hopefully you found this video beneficial or helpful or give you some ideas of fun, new, and really good products to try. I will make sure to link all the products down below for you guys in case you want to look into any of them further. Also, I will make sure to link this eyeshadow tutorial down below as well, so you guys can go check that out if you are interested, because it's really pretty if I do say so myself. But let me know if you guys like these types of videos. I love favorites videos. I love watching other people's favorites videos because I'm always a person where if it's like, if you tell me to buy it, I'm probably gonna buy it. So I don't know, I just love trying out new products and all of that, like you guys know more than well. That is all that I have for today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys on my next video. Bye, you guys.